guys, Amelia here, and welcome back to Persona 5. So, we've been spending our time since the palace just lazing about, kind of. We've been doing confidant leveling and skills, and the last episode was just being in Mementos. We only had 2 requests, so it almost kind of feeded... Yeah. It almost kind of felt like we were, wasting our precious time. But at the same time, I wanted to make sure, you know, that maybe that was a barrier. And Mishima was going to make us do more. The deadline's tomorrow. We gonna be okay? The pictures are gone. He has no avenue to threaten us anymore. That is, if we're able to trust what Kaneshiro said. Don't say such scary stuff. We can't relax just yet. He may still end up released from police custody. For real? That is, unless they have decisive evidence like a confession. I'll be fine. True, there does seem to be some movement. Sis actually sent me a message saying she won't be home tonight. There's a chance the police have found their breakthrough. Ooh, does it mean it happened? The timing is perfect. I guess let's just hope for the best. I'm gonna stay up all night watching the news to find out. That sounds like something really boring for you, hon. Discontent with the police grows as they continue to be unable to prevent the frequent scams. Many claim the government's response is inadequate. This will likely affect approval ratings. I guess that means we're the only ones who can fight back against someone like Kaneshiro. Hey! You'd probably study another time. Working while tired won't get you too far. You're annoying. Yeah, can't do anything. Can't go anywhere.
Hey!
Yeah, can't even do that!
Hey!
Would you let me go to the bathroom? Why in the world do they even give me an option? Just like making me go to sleep. Look at all these police cars. Did something happen? Looks like they're searching the premises. Another psychotic breakdown? I can't handle this. Does it have something to do with those posters we saw? Did they arrest the Phantom Thieves? Oh, there we go! 35%! Yes! Fuck the Mafia! Thanks, admin. I want to know more about him. I heard they caught some criminal. People are saying it was foretold by a calling card. Oh, I know about that. I saw them in Shibuya. That Phantom Thieves forum is super active. There's a forum? What's it called? I want to see. Oh, I didn't see a Joker there.
Oh, man.
It's so hot.
Who cares?
Did you catch the news report this morning about the Mafia boss getting busted? Apparently someone scattered calling cards all across Shibuya just before his arrest. Remember the Kamoshida scandal? They say the same thing happened, that someone left a calling card. Madarame too, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think it's the Phantom Thieves? If so, I'm impressed. I can't believe they actually steal hearts.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
Too late. Catchy.
Phantom Thieves. Damn it.
Not so mild-mannered then, huh?
Now everyone.
I heard the linger of the crime... linger. I heard the leader of the crime ring that was causing trouble in Shibuya got caught. It seems like some of our students had been victimized by them, so we can breathe easy for now. I'm thankful to the police for arresting the perp, even though they're just doing their job. By the way, perp is police slang. You might have heard the stars in police procedurals say it. It's short for perpetrator. Speaking of stars, can you answer this question, Phoenix Sun?
Give me an answer.
What is the sum of angles A through E? Like what? 180 degrees.
This is it.
Very good.
That's correct. The sum of a A through E is the same as the sum of the internal angles of a triangle, 180 degrees.
Nice going.
Like, I couldn't have gotten that.
All right.
By the way, there are rumors that the Phantom Thieves took down the perp this time, Kanashiro. I remember their name with that bit in Madarame, as well as the incident in May. Is this a new urban legend? Anyway, please prepare for your test starting Wednesday, and don't be distracted by rumors like that.
Yep.
Looks like we succeeded in changing Kanashiro's heart. A lot of people are talking about the Phantom Thieves, too. I definitely gained us some notoriety. Not as much as I was expecting, though. Only 15%.
Hell yeah! Kanashiro finally confessed! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
This is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today. I've been called into a meeting with the principal. There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Probably not one that would cast us in a good light.
What did it say?
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Who was that?
Makoto.
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
It'll be fine! No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but do you remember what the fake Kanashiro said towards the end?
I'm a Metaverse user.
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
Except that Madarame
Hope
said the
that's
same.
case.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Wow. Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
Ah! You didn't say that.
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know. Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So, oh...
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course.
Ah,
You wish not
Makoto.
to stand out? You had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president. For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over. Understood?
How did she even know that we were talking about having fun?
care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
Getting a backbone there.
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit. Please excuse me.
Hell yeah,
What have you done
Makoto!
here?
You tell that. Whatever he is. You tell that ass.
Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this. About that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your...
Ha ha.
Damn it!
Uh-oh. I wonder if he's gonna be a Palos
I'm
user.
home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession. Not that a child would understand.
Damn!
So she was pursuing the case after all. Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong.
See, the thing about success is that there's a never ending.
You're back.
How goes it? Everything seems above board with you, but that doesn't mean you can slack off because summer's on the horizon. Got it? This reaction is incredible. I'm honestly shocked to see it. It is only natural that people are surprised. Even the police were struggling to catch him. Yeah, by the way, you said you were called in by the principal? Did something happen? It was regarding my investigation of the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. Don't worry, I didn't mention a word about any of you. I essentially told him I was unable to find any information. You gonna be okay? I will. I've graduated from my role as the exemplary honor student. From now on, I'm going to be more honest with myself. It's quite a refreshing feeling. What are you gonna do now? Want to stay with the Phantom Thieves? That's my intention, assuming it wouldn't be any trouble. Welcome aboard. It'd actually be a big problem if you didn't stick with us. We should allow her to join us. It would be greatly convenient. Well then, I hope I can continue getting along with all of you. An advisor, huh? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now. Okay. It's Becky. Let's see. What have we got? Kawakami would go up. Hifumi. Still can't do anything with her. We could talk to the cheerful fortune teller about the fact that we got the guy. Let's see here. What's my personas looking like? Do I have a temper? I do. Jikakotin. Floros. What even have you got? You look weird. Hold on. That's not what I meant to do. Next level, 39. Huh. Cleave. Okay. It's Becky. Just kidding. I told you this already, but I've been deceiving you. Sorry again. So stop spending your money on me. Got it? I feel like I can become closer with Kawakami thanks to the Temperance persona. Kawakami told you not to request her. What are you gonna do? Request her. Not gonna not request her. Please take care of my... What? Are you serious? Fine. I'll be right there. I'll have to keep teaching you until you understand.
Jeez.
Are you serious? You know you're being used for money, and you still request me? It's fun. I want to know more. Huh? What good would that do? You really are one strange kid. I'm a mediocre teacher and a mediocre maid, and yet you listen to everything I have to say. You're the complete opposite of me. I don't even properly attend to my students' needs.
So...
The money is actually an apology. There was a student named Takase at the school I taught at before Shujin. Takase-kun was considered a problem child since he had the lowest grades and skipped school a lot. So I was put in charge of guiding him, or rather, pushing him to transfer to another school. But when I got to know him, I realized that he wasn't a problem child after all. In fact, he was working several part-time jobs just so he could cover his living expenses. His relatives took him in when his parents died, so he had to make money to support himself. He couldn't attend school every day, but he was motivated to study. That's why I decided to tutor him. After I started working with him, his grades started to improve, slowly but surely. But I was told that it was wrong to only help certain students, and not others. Then a strange rumor about him being a juvenile delinquent began to circulate. And on top of that, I got called into the principal's office. He threatened me, saying that I'd be dismissed if I continued to tutor Takase-kun. That's terrible. Yeah, but you could say the same about me. I got scared of losing my job and of having rumors spread about me, so I canceled our upcoming tutoring sessions. Takase-kun was on his way to one of his part-time jobs when I told him. Out of all days, it was New Year's Eve, and it had been pouring rain all day, and he died in a car crash. He sounded so depressed when I told him that I couldn't tutor him anymore. But then he said that it was no big deal because he had to work anyway, so I wouldn't feel bad. If only I'd kept my promise to him. It's no one's fault. Takase-kun was exhausted from the tutoring sessions and working at all his part-time jobs. His guardians blamed me for the accident, saying it was all my fault that he was so tired. They said that they were going to sue me and take the issue to the media and Board of Education. I wouldn't have been accused of a crime, but if word had gotten out, the school would have been done for. I wanted to continue teaching, no matter what. So I ended up paying them the apology money so they wouldn't sue me or say anything. Guardians, huh? It was my indecisiveness that backed him into a corner, and I blame myself every day. I know paying them isn't going to bring him back, but it's the only way I can atone for my sins. It seems like his guardians are satisfied with our arrangement, so... See? Nothing good ever comes from getting involved with me. I have to keep my distance to avoid hurting others, so I don't meddle in my students' lives. I've been coming here because of a random twist of fate, but we should say goodbye as well. It's too late now. Phoenix-kun, you're really not the type to back down, are you? I guess we're in this together now that I told you the whole story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do about the other teachers so you get free periods with them too. I look forward to continuing our relationship. I feel like my relationship with Kawakami has deepened. Like, that's so stupid. Like, why in the hell are the guardians blaming her when they should have been the ones providing for his livelihood? Gain free time in other teachers' classes with Kawakami's help.
All right.
Alright, time to clean. I'm gonna put more energy into it than usual today. Oh my, this room is so dusty. Even though I wipe the place squeaky clean every visit. Well, I guess it's all for you, Master. I'll work hard to earn my keep. That's so weird. Wow, it's so dusty. If my cough is already this bad, maybe we'd be better off tearing this place down and then trying to clean it. Well, the chicness of this room is truly its charm, so let's keep it as is. Alright, I have to go.
Thank you so much!
I'll be eagerly awaiting your next request, Master. That's so weird. It's just weird. I could not do that as a teacher. Then again, I probably couldn't do that, period. Huh? What's going on here?
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
You already know the truth.
Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
I'm gonna keep quiet.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know. But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start? Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the judgment persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Wow, so did we really just gain a confidant in Sai Nijima?
All right.
How do we even manage that?
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target. I stand corrected. It was they who targeted your group first, wasn't it?
Huh?
The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Well, if you don't know anything about who they are, or anything like that, then how in the world do you know that we targeted them? I mean, I guess from the calling card, but how would we have done anything with a calling card? Okay, I'm confused. Sunday! The Phantom Thieves made him have a change of heart, right? Seriously? The Phantom Thieves are amazing. Isn't it so cool how they steal people's hearts? I don't know if I'd say that. How do they make them repent? I'm really curious. Who are they? Hey, you're there, right? Come downstairs.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh, it'll do, but it's not it? Okay, I'll be right over.
Not cute. It's a printer. What's not cute? What's cute about a
This
printer?
might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you. Lock up for me if I don't come back.
Got it.
I owe you one. What a handful.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country.
Of course you
This
do.
dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Of course they're not.
See, even he says that they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
Something about her neck looks weird.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case. But to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions.
He knows about it?
Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention.
Who's he talking to? Oh my god, I'm so
Set things
curious.
up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, I think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them.
Who's he
Their
talking to?
actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through.
Definitely don't like
Well
him.
then, we'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a few people are entitled to change the world. Like you, future Prime Minister.
Huh. Future Prime Minister? Wonder if it's that guy from the beginning. Does he know? I need to know these things. It's Ryuji.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
Watching this door.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya.
It's Sunday.
We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
And they say Ryuji's not smart. That's right.
Even you're saying such things?
Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
That's terrible.
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exam?
Not really.
It's fine if I leave then?
No.
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass? Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
Is it?
When I'm walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
We just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. Wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Hmm? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Did we not have a
Do
celebration
you guys
after
own a
Madarame?
yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
It's a great idea.
All right, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Those are
Study
fun.
comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am. All right, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them.
We've been
Are we
bugged!
clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Hacked! Who are you? And how'd you know to bug us? Curious. Fireworks and yukatas? Guess it's that time of the year. Hey, so there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog I found that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I'll kill him, I'll kill him, I'll kill him. That's all it says. Rumor has it she's talking about her boyfriend. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, it seems like she'll do something real bad someday, right? And it gets even worse. As it turns out, she's a Shujin student. You know a girl named Yumeko Umogami? She's always up near the classrooms on the 2nd floor. Please, you have to do something before things get worse.
Oh.
This is a good opportunity for us. Kanashiro's change of heart has probably opened up some deeper parts of Mementos. Let's make some time and talk about it at the hideout. That's that girl that's in the hallways that's always staring at that one guy. It was not her boyfriend. Oh my god, it won't let me go anywhere. No. Shoot. Now an update on the arrest of Kanashiro, suspected mafia and scam ringleader. Just before his arrest, calling cards with the suspects' names were posted all over the area. Pictures of these were spread on the internet. Some claim these are proof the Phantom Thieves exist. Putting calling cards up all over town was really effective. Getting famous might keep us pretty busy. You're not gonna let me do anything, are you?
Hey!
Exams before the fireworks, eh? You should call it a day and sleep so you can work more tomorrow. Darn it. Darn it.
Nice.
Let's not do that today.
Well then.
Sleep. Ah. What if you make a request on there and they follow through? Oh, we're getting some notoriety. We're getting somewhere. So, they're good guys?
Good morning.
Akechi. What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would surprise a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact that they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example? What do you mean?
Hey.
I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. People change suddenly and cause strange accidents or horrible crimes. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases, with the rated victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Ah, sorry, I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again. There's just something about Akechi that's not... It's even more packed than usual today. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are... Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage, highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come see the summer fireworks show on July 18th.
I see.
Thanks to Kanashiro spilling the beans, that organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous. Fireworks festival, eh?
How tragic.
The Phantom Thieves. In this internet society, every silly little thing gets its 5 minutes of fame. But just like a fleeting firework, they are destined to be forgotten once summer ends. Now that I think about it, there's an organism that has its own short-lived glimmer. That's right, fireflies. They're probably something akin to magic creatures to you city kids. Phoenix-kun, you haven't been completely tainted by city life yet, so here's a question.
Give it a try.
What is the name of the light-producing substance in fireflies? Luciferin? Luciferin? Oh.
Well done.
Correct. When luciferin combines with oxygen, it undergoes oxidation and emits light. A firefly cannot cry, so it burns its body. Or so they say. Their light is actually a chemical reaction called a cold light. It doesn't produce heat like fire.
Nice going!
Well, at least they're giving me plenty of chances to gain more knowledge.
Alright.
Now that I think about it, there's a fireworks show next week. It may not be a bad idea to go see them. However, don't become so blinded by the far-off lights that you can't see the exams in front of you.
Hey, hey!
I'm gonna go relax somewhere after exams end. (7/18) Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Impressive, Ryuji. It's easier to work when you got a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah. And all sorts of things are happening.
Hey!
Exams start Wednesday, don't they? Make sure you get some studying in. Like... Takemi's open. So we have a new... Let's see, it's a Monday. Let's see if anything of these guys has changed. I used to be scared of going to Shibuya, but it's safe for now thanks to the Phantom Thieves. It looks like they saved me again. I guess I'll become a fan of the Phantom Thieves after all. I hope Akechi-kun isn't too shocked from all the backlash he's been getting online. I'll still believe in Akechi-kun though. I mean, he's so handsome. Like, ridiculously handsome. Let's see, what else have you guys got to talk about? The Phantom Thieves are on fire right now. They took down that criminal group too, right? Now it's safer to go to Shibuya. Speaking of which, the melon pan soda at Yon Germain Bakery is on fire too. It's so delicious the flavor will bring your back to life. Or, at least from the brink of death. Well, that good? It's just bread, but I guess I shouldn't underestimate it. Alright, let's see what else is going on around here. Nothing this way. They even took on the Mafia. Looks like the Phantom Thieves are going after bigger targets now. I suppose I'll ask you this too, just in case. Who do you think will be the next target? They haven't decided yet. I see. So rather than acting right away, they're carefully observing society for now? It might also be that the criminals have been scared into hiding by the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, there's these guys. Hey, so that weird girl posted all this stuff online about her clearly imaginary boyfriend. She says she knit her boyfriend a scarf, which made him super happy. Maybe that's you, Ikasugi-kun? Ah, stop it. That scarf freaked me out, so I threw it away. That's only a coincidence. Maybe you should ask that genius detective Akechi-kun to get to the bottom of this. Just kidding. They can't steal Ikasugi-kun's heart. It's mine. Yumeko Mogami and Ikasugi-kun belong together. Oh wait, when I marry him, I'll be Yumeko Ikasugi. I'll post online about anyone who gets in my way, and they'll bleed. It'll be a bloodstorm. Oh yeah, she's definitely off the deep end. Let's see here. I think... The Gallant Rogue, yes? Thank you for returning it. I think I haven't read that one. I think. Maybe. Let's see here. So what do I want to do? Phantom Thieves are so cool. They totally took down that scumbag. People are all about them right now. I totally voted yes in that online poll. Yeah, I think Akechi-kun might have jumped the gun a little by saying they're dangerous. They should team up and take out Tokyo's trash together. Okay, let's see here. Down we go. And again. And then, So, now that it's safe enough again in Shibuya, let's go hang out somewhere. I'll pass. Finals are soon and summer's a good time to overtake my competition and reach the top. Taking entrance exams sucks. It doesn't help that the teachers say they know who'll pass and fail. One cannot rest on his laurels if he wishes to stay at the top. He must always strive and work hard. I wonder, do we, end up... Do we end up with,
Hi!
Nah. end up going up a grade. I mean, ugh, my grades are really low. I really need to study more and get my ranking up. Hey, it's almost summer break. I'm gonna spend it by going out and having as much fun as I can. So nobody wants to really talk with me. I could do... I think I still have the dead persona, right? I do, yeah. I could do Takemi. But what else is there? Maybe I could go to the diner and do some studying and grab some more charm while I'm at it. Let's go to the station square first. Excuse me, the main suspect of a vicious crime has been arrested. What are your thoughts on that? I'm relieved. I see, so you're relieved. For the moment. However, he still seems to be expressing some discontent about how long the arrest took. And that concludes our on-the-spot coverage. What even was that? Like, really? The kingpin of the crime organization has fallen. Praise the Phantom Thieves for saving us. This too is thanks to the power of the Sun God and his blessing of the Phantom Thieves. I don't mean to dispute you, Sun God, but I thought your power was weak during the rainy season. The power of the Sun God cuts through the darkness. Heal your battle wounds, my apostles. It's weird. You're weird. Let's go to the airsoft shop and dump all that stuff that we bought, or that we got from Mementos. I don't know why I can't seem to talk today. You again. Are you gonna try and sell me something weird again?
Hey! Come on.
Huh? Okay. You should be grateful. Come again.
Oh man, I'm so hyped about the new model coming out in July. You hear about it? It's called Tarantula. People made a big deal about it, but the rapid fire mechanism was too complex for a model version. Until now. They're finally making one. I've waited for this for so long. It is July. Okay. So let's see here. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What if I say I'm one of the Phantom Thieves? That might work since they took down Kaneshiro. I'm the romantic Phantom Thief, here to steal your heart. The love thief of pounding hearts. Love thief of pounding hearts. Isn't that a bit corny? Idiot, that's the point. Just give it a try. That's so stupid. Like, seriously. They really don't think that works, do they? So there's the gem. Could go to the diner right there. I could spend time with Takemi. But it's also nearing finals. But I'm unlikely to gain any more knowledge skill. But I could gain guts by taking part in Takemi's thing. But I could gain charm by working in here. But it's not rainy, so... what do I do? What do I do? Okay, we're gonna... what do I do? What do I want to do? I don't know. Okay, we'll do this. Let's go in. Yeah, I have money, thanks. It's pretty busy around here. Okay, so what do I want to do? The fruit tea or the hot coffee? Charming. I got it. I'll be right back with your order.
Wow. Oh.
Is your skin looking healthier and moisturized? Don't tell me that fruit tea is working. 1 whole point. Oh, but it was enough! We got it! We got it!
Alright.
Hey!
Looks like you were able to focus, even with all this noise. And some more knowledge.
Alright.
Wanna head back?
I see you had your friends over for a study session, huh? How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own this place, remember? I can tell what's going on here just by looking at the tables. Aren't you bored? I've got some time today if you want me to show you the ropes. Exams are such a downer. The key to the treasure. What? Hold on. Sojiro. Hifumi. Mishima. Oh, Mishima would go up. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? But yeah, Sojiro would be good too. No. Let's see here. Exams are such a downer. I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? Oh. Decide later. Key to the treasure. It seems the key to the burglar's treasure reached Makigami's younger brother. I snuck in and left it there without anyone noticing. Oh, and there was a post saying the culprit's gonna turn himself in. I'm sure his little bro will be shocked to hear he got caught. I hope they can at least get along again after each has a change of heart. Who knows what may happen. Well, either way, I think it should be better than how things were before. Man, you guys really like keeping busy. Not that that's a bad thing. Anyway, that takes care of those restaurant burglars. Yeah. Things may have gotten a bit crazy, but it all turned out okay in the end. So, I could do something with An, but I'm not sure that she'd level up. And Sojiro and Mishima are a definite level up. And it's been a while since I did Sojiro. And it's not raining, so there's no point in going to the bathhouse. I could do it on Thursday. And who knows, maybe it would be rainy. What are you gonna do? We have the chief out? He's the hero. Rank 2. Oh. I should make curry that slightly restores SP to all allies. Oh, okay. Well, he will level up. Then you clean up. I'm gonna finish preparing the curry.
Alright then.
Alright, that's it for tomorrow's curry. Hey, how's it going? You getting any better at remembering how to handle different bean types? Now then, there are 3 factors that determine the flavor for a cup of coffee. Grind, heat, and time. First up is the grind. For the siphons we have here, we're aiming for medium fine. Are you listening to me? What grind are you supposed to use? Medium fine. Right, keep it the good work. It doesn't net much profit given the effort it takes, but hey, money is money. I'm not gonna forgive you if you serve our customers crap coffee go. Just remember that. Who could this be? Yes, hello? How'd you get this number? Now? Where? Fine.
Sorry.
Sorry, something just came up. We can keep going to lessons some other time. Is it trouble? What? You worried about me? It's nothing you need to concern yourself over. Just do the dishes while I'm gone. Oh, and remember to shut off the gas before you close up shop. Nah, it's nice having someone around to help at times like this. Turns out you're actually a harder worker than I thought. Keep it up. I feel like my bond with Sojiro is growing deeper. Well, at least that's rank 3.
Alright.
The rest is
okay, I'm off. Don't eat all our food while I'm gone. I don't know what I'm doing, because sometimes I get lots of points when I say something for them, and then other times I get no or little points. They took down those mafia criminals this time. Did the Phantom Thieves really do that? Maybe people are just having fun, giving them credit for a coincidence. I mean, no one can actually steal someone's heart. That's just some urban legend noise. Isn't that what people said about that hacker group too? It's just a nice way of saying they're blackmailing bad people into confessing their crimes. Who are you to doubt the Phantom Thieves anyhow? What? Ooh, I think she hit a button there.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. The police should take notes.
Quiet down.
People sure are making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changes people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong. Truly a modern legend of the Gentleman Thief. In the long history of humans, the Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Phoenix-kun. This is a painting of the most famous gentleman thief in Japanese history.
Do you know the answer?
What was the name of the gentleman thief whose family was boiled alive during the Sengoku period? Are they talking about Ishikawa Gomen? Yeah.
This is it.
That's what that book was talking about.
Correct.
As I'm sure you know, this is the origin of the term Gomen bath, or a bath heated from the bottom. Only stealing from the rich and powerful, and sharing with the poor. Gomen's exploits may have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels.
Nice going!
Every little bit helps.
All right.
However, it's actually unclear whether or not Gomen was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Gomen may be no more than an illusion made by varying motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that.
Yep.
Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. Before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow. Ugh, exams. Yuck.
Hey!
Hope you're ready for your exams. I'd be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades. What you up to? Exams are close. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so we are getting to about an hour, and I think that this is as good a place to stop as any. Next day is the exams, and then the summer starts soon after, right? Yeah, exams are the 13th through the 16th, and then summer break is... Wow. They have a really long summer break. Okay, they actually don't. Because, like, we get a 3-month summer break here in America. But that seems like a really long summer break to me. Wow. Okay. So, I guess that's definitely why that one, they want me to get Kawakami finished. Or not finished, but leveled up some. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for right now. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have been enjoying. And we're gonna pick this back up in the next episode. I'll see you then.